Hey, what's going on, everybody? A lot of you guys have been asking to see a video of my anime collection, so I figured I'd finally do it. I've kind of been debating whether to do it or not for a while, just because I don't ever feel like I'm really done, but I guess it'll never be done. But I am about to rearrange this room and kind of get rid of this chair and my TV to put in more shelving, so because my collection is just kind of getting out of hand. I'm running out of room for everything, so I figured this was a good time to kind of show you what it's been like and kind of tell you how I'm going to change it from here. I'm going to try and keep this short. A lot of these tend to get a little long and kind of drag on, so I'll kind of glance over a few things. If you want to see anything in more detail, just let me know, and I can give you more detailed shots of it all. But all right, here we go. So this is my main shelf. These are epic IKEA shelves. I keep all my super limited edition stuff in here. So here's the first shelf. Up here on top, we got the Attack on Titan figures. These were some of the first figures I ever got. Really beautiful figures. I love them. We got the Gundam imports. Some of my other figures that I have. Code Geass, Akuto of the Exiled, and One Punch Man. This is Little Witch Academia. And then Ruby, all the imports. And then down here I start kind of my full collections. So if you don't know, I've got, to my knowledge, I've got every single Sentai Premium, NISA Premium, Aniplex Limited Edition, and Funimation Limited Edition now. I've also got a lot of some of the other ones, so we'll kind of go through those. Here's all my Sentai Premiums. I'll just kind of glance over them. You'll notice that a lot of these are still sealed. I like to keep everything sealed and in mint condition if I can. So obviously I'm running out of room, so that's why High School of the Dead's up in front of these. Down here I started my NISA collection. These are all the standard edition, or not the standard edition, but like the small boxes for the Blu-rays. And then we got Pony Canyon, a couple of them here. The only ones I don't have are the Cute High one, which I'm still debating whether I want to get that or not. I don't feel like it's a show I'll really enjoy, but the completionist in me wants to get it all. And then here we got all the NISA long boxes. These were the first complete collection that I ever collected all of. Really a lot of fun to track all these down. A lot of them are really obscure, really rare, so I really enjoyed kind of getting them. They're all beautiful boxes. And again, a lot of these are still sealed. These ones are Pandora Hearts and then Persona, if you can see that. And then these ones here are Toradora. The tall boxes for that. I also have the small box. I do have some duplicates. I like to have both sometimes. But yeah, moving on over this one. Hopefully you guys aren't getting too dizzy or nauseous from me kind of moving things around. I'll try to keep it steady. So these are some of my imports. Cell World, that's Anthem of the Heart. Big O. Got all the Fates. And then this is Gargantia. And this is Garakawa. Gargantia sets are some of my absolute favorites. They're just so well made and really pretty. I do have a little small tear in the plastic wrap for Fate. I don't know how that happened. But I'm pretty upset about that, so I'm trying to see if I can track down like just an extra like a wrapper. Down here, got some more imports. Trying to stay out of the light. Back here, Steins Gate and Tiger and Bunny. This is Space Battleship Yamato. Alright, and then this is kind of like my favorite shelf, I want to say. So these two, Garden of Sinners and Gurren Lagann, are kind of like what I consider the holy grail of anime. When I first started collecting, they were like so out of my reach and way beyond what I was trying to spend on anime, or willing to spend, and so I didn't get them. And then they went out of print, and then I was like, crap, I need to get these. And that's kind of what started it all, is when I bought Gurren Lagann off Amazon Japan for too much money. But they're just such beautiful sets, so I think it's definitely worth it. And then I got my Haikyuu figures. Really love these figures, really dynamic. One of my favorite shows. Down here, we got one of the things I'm most proud of, just since a lot of people don't have it. and it's my complete Aniplex collection. So I think I've got everything up to date of what is released so far. Obviously, there's quite a few titles that are still coming out, so I'm gonna need another shelf here soon. But there are a couple exceptions. Gurren Lagann singles, for example, I didn't pick up because I've already got this one. But I do have a couple duplicates, so I'll give you a kind of a view of all these. I do have Durarara. This was the Lunchbox edition, which I do have the import for as well. And then obviously the Fate Zero and Fate Stay Nights. I've got both versions of that. Moving down here. This is a regular Magic High School, if you can't see that. Really beautiful sets. A lot of people hate on Aniplex, but I really like collecting their releases. Some good shows. Really enjoy them. So yep, that's that shelf. Move on to the next one. Try and keep this a little shorter. I'll try and make the next shelves. These are kind of limited editions ones, so I'll take a little more time, but after this I'll try and speed it up. So this starts my Funimation. I just recently actually collected all these. I had no interest in Funimation for the longest time, and then I decided I was going to get them all, just because I was bored, I think. Kami-sama, and then that's Black Lagoon right there. Obviously Guilty Crown. So yeah, I'll just kind of glance over them. It's every single release, unless I'm missing one. I don't think I am. One thing I don't have is the Panty and Stocking Blu-ray, because I've got the DVD version. I'll probably try and get them both, but I'm already running out of room. You will notice that I've got a few Viz titles mixed in here, like K. They just kind of look good with it, especially like the Sailor Moon sets. So I just kind of mixed them all together. And then down here, if you can see that, I'll try and get the camera down there. That's Seraph of the End over on that side. I'll be double dipping for that. I want to get the collector's edition as well. I don't know where I'm going to store it, so I guess that's why I'm rearranging this whole this whole room. So yeah, that's the complete Funimation catalog. I didn't anticipate it taking up a whole shelf when I started this, but you know, live and learn, I guess. All right, so moving on. That was my most epic shelf. All my greatest stuff. And then over here, I've got kind of like my standard Sentai sets. These used to be on that shelf, but I just ran out of room, so I'm just gonna glance over them. A lot of these are still sealed as well. From the New World, one of the best shows of all time. Really hoping they'll do a collector's edition release for that someday. I'd love to pick that up. Space Brothers, I love the way that looks. And then down here, you'll notice I started collecting the Gundam sets. I obviously intend to get all of them, but I'm going to wait for a holiday sale because I believe that, you know, Right Stuff will have a good price on those then, and I'll just collect them all then. Makes sense to me. And then I've got just like random manga over here, just because I don't have any room for it. And Spice and Wolf, I've only got half of it, so I need to collect the rest, obviously. Love Hina. It's actually the first manga I ever read, like when I was a kid, so I had to get that. Got a Gate poster, or wall scroll. Enjoy that. My chair. That's going to be out of here pretty soon. And then over here we got kind of like my limited edition manga sets. We got the box sets for Bleach, the first two. I'll be getting the third one when it comes out. We got a small collection of art books, nothing too crazy. JoJo hardcovers, Vinland Saga, Gundam Origin, really beautiful sets. We got Vagabond down here. When you get those all lined up, all 12 of them, the spines form like a giant panorama of all the characters in epic poses, and it's really great. I just can't display them like that because I'm out of room, so it's going to be good to be able to do that. So that's my small little limited edition manga sets. I moved this lamp in here. This is usually isn't in here. I just wanted to. Oh, it's gonna turn on. I wanted to try and light up this area because it's pretty dark. All right, there we go. So up here we've got Claymore, Black Rack Shooter, two of the boxes for the import. I should have room for them. And then we got some light novels up here and then other random stuff. So I'll give you a view of those. Obviously, all Spice and Wolf. They just released the collector's edition for this. The hard copy, I'll be getting that as well. And then I may keep these as well, just since they look nice. We'll see. Depends on space, I guess. Over here is Death Note, Full Metal Alchemist, and that's the Space Dandy Collector's Edition box. And then moving down here, it's kind of like my shonen slash whatever else I can't fit on my actual shelf. Got all the Naruto. That's complete. And then down here we got the Berserk Box of War. I really remember picking that up. It was one of my favorites and watching through it, and I loved it. Monster, #1 anime for me. Loved it. I wish they had kept releasing these US editions, but oh well. I started collecting the Nozomi limited editions, and then I got kind of bored. I'll probably finish these up at some point. Code Geass, I'll be double dipping for the collector's edition for that, obviously. I'll just kind of give you a view of some of these shonen titles. These are Rurouni Kenshin premium editions. There's Bleach over there. Naruto, I'm hoping for a Blu-ray release, so I may sell these and just kind of wait and see. One Piece, I don't know if it'll ever get a Blu-ray, just since it's so long. But since Naruto is going to be ending, maybe I'll get one. I got all of Nana still sealed, so that's pretty cool because those are pretty hard to find now. 2 different versions of the DBZ. I used to have 3 with Rock the Dragon, and I was going to get Kai, and then I was like, no, I need to not do that. So, impulse control is not one of my strong suits. And all my anime classics over here. So yeah, it's some cool stuff on this shelf. Small pile of video games over here just because I don't know where else to put them right now. Hopefully I can find some space for them eventually. And then here's my main manga shelf. Got Rosario Vampire, Bakuman, Attack on Titan Special Editions. And then here's my manga as I've been collecting it. I haven't had a whole lot of time to read it all yet, but I'm looking forward to reading all of these someday. Hop down real quick. I do need to get more of Is It Wrong and Sword Art. I need to, as soon as there's a Yen Press sale, I'll probably buy a crap ton of all the rest of these that I need. I just got the last year live in April, just sitting on my dresser right now. Lucifer and the Biscuit Hammer, I just picked that up. Looking forward to reading that. Siren was pretty good. This is Blade of the Immortal. I need to read that eventually. I read Vagabond, that was great. Hope they keep releasing that. Monster. These fit so perfectly on the shelf. I'm so happy how that happened. Pluto is awesome. 20th Century Boys I just finished. I really enjoyed it. Still kind of trying to digest it. I won't talk about it too much here since spoilers, but if you want to talk about it, PM me. Here we got the lunchbox up there. Some random stuff that I've just not put away yet. And then we got the High School of the Dead omnibuses. All of Berserk that's out so far. Really loving this manga. I loved the anime, the original, and I kind of took a break right here because I'm watching this current season, and I'm enjoying it all right. I feel like if I kept reading, though, I would not enjoy the anime. So I'm watching the anime first because I'm sure the manga's better. Got Nana over here. In here we've got just some of my random knickknacks, like the Roka, the stuff that came at the Pony Canyon releases. I keep all my receipts, and they're usually here in a box, but I moved it. Yeah, lots of little knickknacks. We're almost to the end here. Here we got one more shelf, kind of the cool stuff. Parasite, Gangsta, love it. I really wish they could have continued the anime because I was really loving that. but I'm hoping the manga at least will continue so I can finish the story. Tokyo Ghoul, looking forward to reading that. Terraformars, loved it. Looking forward to reading the manga. And we got Secret Blacksmith down there. This is a pile of stuff that I'm looking to sell. So I'll be selling that soon. And then last but not least, there's just a pile of stuff on the floor. So this kind of brings me to why I'm changing everything. I picked up all of Hunter x Hunter, everything that's out to date, probably everything that'll ever be out, we'll see. And then I got Solanin and Yamada-kun and the Seven Witches through a recommendation from one of my friends who said these were really good. Just kind of blind bought them. Looking forward to reading them. So yeah, I'm planning to take this TV and this whole stand out of here and probably get 2 more of these shelves and put them over here so that I can just have a wall of manga there. And then I'm going to take this out and maybe get some other kind of shelving here for standard DVDs and stuff. So yeah, it's going to keep growing, keep getting bigger. Yeah, this has all been 3 years of collecting here. So it's kind of grown at an exponential rate, but looking forward to kind of seeing where it goes from here. So yeah, let me know what you thought of the video. If you have any questions about any of the items that I have, if you want to see them in more depth or more detail, you want me to talk about which of them I like best or why, or which shows I like best, just let me know. Thanks for watching.